Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Von Waranya for Team Croy over at DocSports.com. And before I get into your pick for the game tonight between the Knicks and the Heat that's happening today, Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, I've got to make sure that first you have hit that subscribe button. You've got those notifications turned on because we are releasing tons of free pick videos each and every single day right here on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Doc Sports has been one of the true pioneers of the sports betting industry since 1971, so make sure you have hit that subscribe button down below. Now let's get straight to it. We're headed over to Miami. The Knicks are 2-point road dogs against the Miami Heat, and look, honestly, I'm not touching this spread, mostly because the Heat are terrible at covering at home, and I just feel like they are really unpredictable. So with that being said, the point total is what I'm really interested in. It's gone from 221 all the way up to 225, and I really like the under tonight, and here's why. These two teams pride themselves on defense, right? The Knicks are the third best team at defending the J. The Heat are allowing the second least amount of points per game to their opponents, and the Heat are really, really good at their interior defense. Now, offensively, the Heat, they rank dead last in scoring. And while the Knicks are in the top half of the league whenever it comes to scoring, they are coming off of a terrible 140 to 134 loss against the Timberwolves. Now, let me paint this picture. Let me be very clear. The Timberwolves did not have Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves did not have Anthony Edwards. The game was being played in New York at the Garden, and yet the Knicks defense, they allowed 7 different Timberwolves to score in double digits. They allowed the Timberwolves to dominate them in the paint, and they allowed the Timberwolves to beat them 140 to 134. Now, moving into tonight, I think that Coach Tom Thibodeau, I think his message to the team is going to be very loud and very clear. He's preaching to them, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to our bread and butter. That's the defense. Not to mention, I think his message might be a little emphasized, well, not a little, but a lot emphasized, by the passing of one of the best defensive centers to ever play the game, but to ever play the game in New York, and that's Willis Reed. Willis Reed was beloved by every Knicks fan. He was embedded within that franchise. He's part of Knicks culture. So I could totally see the Knicks prioritizing defense tonight for multiple reasons. Now, the Heat don't want to get swept. They don't want to get swept on the season by the Knicks. They certainly don't want that to happen on their home court. Now, right now, the Heat are currently sitting in the 7th seed in the East, which would mean that if the playoffs started today, they would be in the play-in tournament as the 7th seed. But they're just half a game back of the 6th seed. And I'm sure the Heat would love nothing more than to avoid that tournament. The Heat have to know that they aren't going to win games. They aren't going to win these late season games or even postseason games by trying to win shootouts with their opponents. They're going to have to do this with defense. And analytically, another point, the total has gone under this line in 7 of the last 8 matchups between these two teams. So all that to tell you this. Ultimately, I think that this game is going to look very similar to the first time these two teams played each other this season. And that was a final score of 106 to 104. The Knicks won, obviously, but low-scoring affair. So my pick tonight, the Team Croy official pick for this game, is under the point total of 225 points. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Notifications are turned on. Please leave this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. For Team Croy over at Doc Sports at DocSports.com, I'm Rachel Von Orania, and I will see you mañana.